We are on record, Mike. We're back taking a picture of Jason's laser.
Jason, where's Jason? The laser's
something terribly wrong. We don't have an operator.
Yeah.
The laser is not running. And
this
nope,
is normal.
Can't find Jason. No wonder we're out of. A little shot of the LVD and the operator. There lays the jacket, the coffee cup. Move on over. And we don't have an operator. There's an operator. We found one over on the old Y-Song press brake. He's just bending away. Got that one all squared away. Move on around the peanut butter and the other laser. And there they are. Two of them hard at work, Bill. They're getting it really hard. One's unzipping his pants. The other one's looking at me. Now we go up and we move on over to the rivet machine, and there's Debbie, working away as usual. Watch her go. She's on record now. She's all bent over there for you, picking up another part. We look up here to the ashtray on top, and the cigarettes are butts, and the smoke is just rolling. Two of them at one time. She's doing all right. Smoking or what? Moving on around. Now, Bill, I'm moving over to the spot welder. There's the spot welder. Look back over. And the operator. There's an operator, Diane. Move over. I can't find the operator for the spot welder, Bill. Evidently, you're going to be running out of those parts, too, before the day's over. Okay, I'm going to go on to pause. I'm moving up to the and the spot welder. The C3 is not running, but Diane's shaking out some door fronts, some stainless steel door fronts. She's shaking them. The operator, spot welder, and the operator is watching her shake them out. Doing real good. The machine still don't have another piece in, feeding the second sheet. Now here's the stack of steel. The whole idea behind that is, Bill, is when you take one piece out of the punch press, you're shaking them out, you put another one up on the bed plate, and you start it to running, but we're doing it ass backwards.
We're training.
Now we're training, then they're training. That's what Bill says, they're training. Now we're still shaking out the parts. Mike brings me over a piece here, and we're checking the holes to see if we have any distortion in them. They're looking good. Mike's setting up the C3 for that. They look pretty good. Mike, that looks good. Now we're going to go back down, and we finally found the operator for the LVD. He just went around the corner. He'll fire it up shortly. Went over to the little small Y-Song. Bill, he's going to set up to bend the 10x10 stainless doors, fronts. He moves over to see where Cecil's at. We're out of parts, and there's another machine. No one's running. The operator's still in bed. Lee got him drunk last night, I'm assuming. And we look over here, and this guy's hard at it with a marker and a cigarette, laying down his pen, walking back over, getting a hand truck. He's, uh-oh. Okay, the machine's not running anymore. But he's picking up a skid of parts. Bill, I guess they're on their way up to you. Yes, he's picking them up. Put that thing. Little shot here of old Tom. He's shaved, cleaned up a little bit. Let me tell you, he is a working son of a gun. Watch him move, bud. Now, when he gets on a roll, buddy, he can go on a roll. He is moving out. Watch him move. He knows I'm watching now, so he's moving pretty good. But as soon as I turn this camera around, I'm gonna go around the bend and film him from another direction and watch him go. He's getting ready to jam them up, lining up the rail. Okay, we're gonna go to pause again. This is AW's finest deburr right here. As a matter of fact, it's the only deburr that we have. We watch him, we move around here, and over in the corner we've got old Tigger back behind the curtain. The only thing running over there is his fan. Slowly moving around through the locker department, and over in the corner we see old Jeff. Hard at it. Got his locker all tacked up there, ready to go. He's cleaning out the nozzle on the welder. Looks like he might be able to get started sometime today. It's only about 8:15 now, so he's doing pretty good. pull-out drawers in it that Scotty's supposed to be making the parts for. They drilled all the holes the wrong size on and made the lockers the same size. The inside part of the locker the same size as the outside. Lloyd decided it wouldn't fit, so he built the locker. We're waiting on Scotty to redo his mistakes. Moving on over here, you see old Lloyd down on his hands and knees with he's got his white gym shoes on today too. Looks like Billy White Shoes Johnson. Remember him? I think he played for the Houston Oilers a few years back. Return man for the Houston Oilers. Fantastic football player. Faster than Grease Lightning. Lloyd's got a bald spot right there in the back of his head too. I think the old boy's getting old, Bill. And I guess we all are. But we'll close out in the locker department now, and we'll go back up through the front of the shop and see what those people up through there are doing. It's going to give us a little shot of our product line. Came off the finish rail and we got all lined up. Looking back at a lot of stainless, and we go over to the locker side. Got a few lockers sitting around. That one's waiting on 2 TL8s. TL6s. And back over that way, that line across the back end in the black, that's the ones that Hick has got the one locker for that Scotty made all the parts wrong. We're still waiting for. Eventually, we'll get it out the door. It's supposed to ship January 3rd. As a matter of fact, we're running out of time. It's Christmas Eve. There's the finish department. We do over crating up in this area here, but we have our UPSs. We do ship out here. All the products ship right out that door. Seems to me that Lee's not around today, so I guess we're going to fall a little further behind. And there's Tammy.
Merry Christmas, Cowboy.
And there's Tammy talking about the Cowboys. Got her string of keys, just working away. She's probably about the best help I've got here in the back end of the shop. She keeps up with a lot of this stuff for me. Pulling the orders, scheduling the shipments, making sure they go out on time, keeping Lee in control, keeping Charlie in control. She does a good job. She can work with her head turn. Over into the paint department, we've got a whole crew of people over there, dozens of them, and they're just working away. There's one on the broom. The other one's washing parts. This one's just sweeping up a storm. Slowly moving around to the paint booth. Slowly. Painters just painting away, powder coating some custom boxes. Moving on around to the finish line. There's Mr. Peters. Looks like he's putting number plates on a stainless box and smoking a cigarette. Looking back over, you see old man Vance on the grinder. You know, if he'd let his hair and beard grow, he'd look just exactly like Santa Claus. Look at the gut on him, Bill. Looked like he traded legs with a katydid and got cheated out of his ass, too. And there's old Rick, hard at it, smiling into the camera. Got him a whole bunch of locks on this section, all lined up and ready to go. And there's old Charlie. He's waiting on the secretary to come out to have lunch with him. He can't wait, Bill. I think he's in love with her. Way over there, you see Diane and that guy hard at it again. They same thing they were doing when we left about 10 minutes ago. And slowly moving back down there is old Tom. Now watch him. He'll drop that stack of bomb boxes in just a moment. Moving back to Rick. He's turning the keys now. Everything seems to be working pretty good. He's hard at it. Okay, we'll close off here and we'll go up to the door department. We'll watch them really work. Into the stainless department, I think we're out of about every door front possible. That's what Mike's complaining about. This man here didn't tell him in time to get them made. I said, what difference would it make, Mike? He wouldn't have made them anyway. And we got Jeffrey hard at it, making parts, making stainless doors. I've almost got him trained now after the first year on the job. He can also jam the stainless now. He can jam in bomb box stainless and put the hinges on the stainless doors without too much difficulty. Oh, look at that. Another Santa Claus, Bill. Edging doors, hinging and edging doors. Got him a table going. He's rolling right along. Moving on over. Get a shot at Randy fucking off as usual. Watch him hide. He normally hides him. There's old Mr. Cooper over running the door machine. And, well, as a matter of fact, we got a partnership over there today. We got two of them running the door machine, Ted and Cooper. Moving on up, we got 3 Ramcos sitting here. Believe it or not, none of them are running. Nobody's stamping doors on the stamping machine. Moving around. There's the Ramco operator. Rubbing out stainless. People don't have to go downtown and ask for a job and get turned down. Rubbing stained aluminum down, rubbing aluminum down. Moving back over to Ted, and Ted's waving at us. And we still got one hiding back there. I'm going to go back and get a real good shot of him because he has a habit of hiding a whole lot, Bill. Laying out, scribing some lines on some locker doors. We're drilling, using his drill fixture. Back over to the punch press. Now he's going to go hide again. Coming back again. And now he's got his hammer in his hand. He's going to give Charlie his house keys, so there he is again. He's going to give Charlie his house key. Charlie's going to take the secretary over there so he won't get caught taking her out. That way, he just lives right down the street. We'll leave Randy alone. He's getting nervous. The stainless steel department now, we got a welder over here, hard at it, going to town. Adjusting the strikers. He's going to start welding her up here in just a second. We'll leave him and go to Bill's setting up, look like maybe it could be a 10 by 10, a 5 by 10, or a 3 by 10, I'm not sure. But he's putting in 2 slot shelves, so it's one of 2 or 3. Department Bill, I stacked up a big stack of plastic bomb boxes across through there because the door department wouldn't be able to look up every 15 minutes and look at that thing right there on the wall. It's called the time clock. That way they won't know what time it is and they won't have time to stop and start. But the lights are blinking away. There's the old bathrooms and the water fountain and the time clock. Welding department now on the custom line. Over here in the corner, we've got a sander just running away. No one over there. Wait a minute. I think somebody's showing up. There's old Carl. He finally showed up. Yep. Polishing shelves. Moving around slowly. The old punch press. Punching the 1/4 inch. And the best spot welder in the shop and the old partition machine over in the corner. Moving around slowly. Look over in the corner and we have the welding department. Custom line. They're waving at us. I'm going to go real slowly. Try not to shake too much. Like somebody must be setting up a 3 by 5 Webster, 1 through 84, bottom top section. Over here, and we'll get over old Dave. He's splashing arc at us. He's trying to flash our eyeballs. Welding away. He's just tacking right now. He missed that one, see him blink his eyes. But he's doing all right. Receptionist is gone at the front desk. She's off having a baby. Looking over there's the stack of orders I gave you yesterday. Ooh, I'm glad I'm going on vacation. Moving over to our secretary, hard at work. Got her back turned to us, just typing up a storm. She's burning the keys off the typewriter right now. Hear it? Wait a minute. There it goes. Tick, 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 tick. Hear it?
Merry Christmas to you and to everyone else that's involved out here. Hopefully, next year will be a good year, and hopefully you will be working a little bit and guide your people to bigger and better things. So we know that this can be done and can be attained only with your vivid leadership. Thank you, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all.
Merry Christmas to you.
All a good night.
Bill, he's been trying to hide from me all day, but I finally got him on this camera. He don't have much to say, though. Heading into his office. He's sitting down. Bill, you want to say anything for Christmas? Is that it? Okay, we're not going to get much out of him today. I can already see that. So we'll go on back to the lock department, see how the girls back there are doing. Adios. World's greatest lock department. Two of the fastest lock makers I've ever seen. Yes, looks like both of them fixed their hair today with the wind. Look at it.
If you got this on video right now, whose video is this?
Bill's, McMillian's.
I just apologize for waking up late. It sucks getting up at 20 after 7, and as soon as you wake up, start bawling like a baby because you didn't wake up on time. And another thing, I need somebody to write my time in on my card. I got here at a big old 8:15 in the morning, so if you write that on there for me, because I didn't go out there in that area. I just came in through there, so I can apologize for being
Late.
I usually wake up earlier than that. I don't know what happened, but I just woke up and I was like really sleepy, and it was really dark out, and I looked at the clock and it said 20 after 7. I started crying. I called my dad. I told him I was bawling like a baby, and he told me to get up and get ready and bring some food. So here I am. Loretta's hiding over here. Come over here and get her. She don't want that on her. Look at her. She's like this.
Loretta hiding. She's adjusting her lock, seeing if the key works. She won't look up, but she'll look down. She's laughing.
My face is getting red.
Her face is getting red, but you can't tell it unless this is a colored film. I hope this thing's not black and white, Bill, because TV's going to glare with red when you play this thing back. Okay, we're going to close here, and next we're going to leave the girls up in the lock department. A few trays of locks started over here.
We're working on nothing but left hands right now.
Okay, working on nothing but left hands right now. Well, it sure is. I sure am glad to see you can finally make it in, Rhoda. I see that you quit crying now, so.
Yeah, look at my eyes, seriously.
Yeah, they're still red.
I know.
I thought that was from drinking last night.
No, I haven't drank, and I haven't had a beer or any alcoholic beverages since the Mike Tyson and
Field.
Yeah, Holyfield fight. That was the last drink I had. So.
Well, that's not too bad.
And I.
Old Ted and Cooper, they're still hard at it down in the lock department. I think Ted's getting ready to play with himself, Bill. When I was filming the paint department, I didn't get a picture of the biggest and ugliest guy back here, but there he is. Running the box through the oven, get her all fired up and baking on the old paint. He's a jolly old fellow today. I'm out here now on the assembly line for the Hamilton Air products. It looks like the girls are stringing up a few wires. We're wiring up some electrical boxes. I'll move on up to Judy and see how she's doing. Here's a few units that are ready to ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about 6 or 7, 6 of them here ready to go. Ready to be boxed up. Move on up here to bazookas. Let's see how Judy's doing today.
Should have brought mine.
She's over here shaking a can of paint. Should have brought hers. She's waving into the camera now. Painting the box. Doing the touch-up. She's going to paint them and get the spots that Andre missed.
Well, the blue spots.
Or the blue spots where they baked them too long. Whatever.
No, they're red if they're baked too long.
Look over here. They've got their own private Christmas tree out here.
That's right. Presents and everything.
Well, lots of gifts under that thing.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's better than the one I've got at home. I think I'll steal that one when I get ready to leave.
Donna's going to borrow the tree.
Move on over here to Cindy. She's fell down. She's got heart dropsy. She's fell down and don't have the heart to get back up. She won't look into the camera. Yes, she will. She'll look into the camera. Ansel. Look into the camera.
Merry Christmas, Ansel.
Thank you very much, Cindy. Merry Christmas to you.
Would you like us to sing a Christmas carol or something?
You get to sing it. Judy's going to sing a Christmas carol now. Christmas carol, Christmas carol, Christmas carol to you. The turbine line. Going to get a picture of get old Miss Blue Woman hard at it, filling in the holes, getting the old turbines ready to roll. Bill, you look real good close at Ann. By golly, she's like Lloyd too. She's getting a bald spot in the back of her head. That's not right.
That ain't nice.
Moving back around the line, we'll look and see if we got some thousands lined up here and some ready to go. If we can get Cindy up over there, we'll get these things finished out today. Getting ready to install. I'll get back down to the end of the line. We'll see how many of those two girls have wired up. They probably have 3 or 4 for the week. Yeah, Cindy's still got the heart dropsy. Look at them hands. They're just swift as they can be.
Just one.
One?
19 more to go.
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you, brother said, come and get one of these. And I said, I better get one for all of them if I do it.
I'm telling you, they'll be gone time you bat your eye. They look awful good, don't they?
Cindy likes
Hot
to eat.
wings.
Oh, eat them raw, man, special for you.
Yeah.
They must be awfully good.
He said he loved you
That
like a
girl's
rock.
chawing down on one.
Well,
What was that song you were singing, Lonnie?
jingle bells.
How'd it go?
I don't know. He's got that camera out again.
Line up in the air department to come down to see the new laser operating. And believe it or not, we don't have an operator. There he goes. Here comes the operator. He's been to the beer stand. He's feeding in a sheet of metal. And cranking her up, and off she goes. Now we got her operating. Well, that just about gives us a little idea of all the machines and stuff, parts and pieces. And there's the old Toyota. Looking back over to the garage door. It's closed. Stacks of steel, stacks of die-cast aluminum parts. Bathroom, favorite spot for Bob. Women's bathroom, more stacks of steel, very neatly stacked. Looking on up, and there's the old grill. We're going to fire that baby up in a few minutes, and we're going to have a steak. And Merry Christmas to all. Huh? Mine? Sure. Yeah. RTO, man. Everything I fucking got's just about.
Good deal.
That was pretty wild. I sat there zoomed in, and you sitting there in the middle of the...
Special effects.
I want to say picture of Mike since he sat down moving up.
I'm gonna grab me a plate.
Okay.
Hey.
Huh?
So you can give me a ride home then too? Well, you ain't got the money to do that.
I shouldn't have did that, but I did.
He's not a jerk. Mike's getting hungry. Thank you, precious.
Well, I'll get her number. We'll bring her up, bring her up in the morning and let her see if she got the touch then.
Leave me out of 3-year-old.
Midnight to 3. That's right, I forgot. Mom? Mom? Dad?
When you go to sleep. She's done real good with it.
Really? That's golf ball. That's golf ball. Shut up. Get a golf ball straight for me or something. Right. Who's on you? Right. Rings for him or what? I'll give that to Bill.
Green flavor.
Bill like that. Right. I can use those.
That a baby.
I'm out too, ain't got recycle paper.
Yeah.
That'll work. Man, now, somebody put it together? Point.
Yeah.
What is the desk?
I'll do it from a recliner.
It's not on rollers either. You can't roll over to the recliner.
Thanks, everybody. All right. I gotta get it all put together. They'll probably go like, okay, the car won't look like that when it gets done.
I ain't really done it.
You gonna need it. Make room. Make room.
Hey, Barrett.
I'm ready now.
Should have brought him my phone. See what's going on.
That's right.
Hey, Tammy, listen to this.
No, Casey, you're not getting it.
Pajamas?
Damn it.
You want to leave them outside.
You should go ahead and put that in the machine. Ready for
Oh, you're just like that. All right. Now you got something else sticking in the tree. Dang, he told us right on this right now.
Well, dog kicks now, thanks. 7 weeks.
What do you think we're close to? Who, me? Likely all. Yeah.
Kind of made me pop.
Who's gonna clean this mess up?
Open that map, Dan. Open that map.
Must be a good one.
Ray. What is it?
You can help me with this. You can help me clean my golf clubs.
Did you get that on camera? Yeah.
Buckets are good to be
Keep them pictures in that pocket.
You can make anything funny because it's so goofy.
Yeah. That is true.
Add a baby pops. Stick right in there. Watch him throw it in the floor.
I can't play golf without
I want to know what happened to your Mr. Rogers. Hey, that was gonna say the fins on it, cousin. What happened to your Mr. Rogers?
It's good that
They don't make it in his
Looks like
size.
they cut your legs off, man.
What's that?
Ah!
What the hell is that for?
That's a handkerchief, Bill.
I can play golf in Scotland.
You about to bring it back?
Bites it all is all. Atta baby.
Underneath there. There's one in the box right there. Yeah, there you go. Oh, my pocket knife. You know what that is? Man, you said they were picture too. Well, you didn't want to get in, did you?
Ah, lobsters!
We got him.
Ah!
Hey, I heard him. He's got one too, you better watch out. I know.
Get that fork.
You got a fork.
Already stabbed it up.
What is it?
Ah, lobsters!
More?
That.
What?
You can get back to your ring. Thank you.
Word that Monday, will you?
Man, this is nice. I'll really be able to beat through it now.
That's what I
Who woke her up?
Hey, did you see that sweatshirt at the mall that said, hey buddy, your zipper's open and your balls are falling out? He's got a golf bag back here, his balls are falling out.
We have another golf house called Golf for Food.
There you go. Now he wants that dingling, Cheryl. Give it to him, baby.
Well, you can play with my Kimberly.
Lay it on him, Cheryl.
Yeah, ring the bell.
Where's the mistletoe?
Give it to him. Here it comes, Ansel.
Hold the line.
I want my copy.
No shit.
You never killed a better man. That's it right here. That is. That's it. Watch T.G. Rodriguez. All buddies. Oh. Hey, I heard that.
I did not say it.
That's like Judy. You believe that?
Put him to bed.
Sparked up, didn't you? Huh?
Huh? Good, man. All the food left over. Mike Buck put that together, all the central couch. Mike White put that together. You better hope that couch is right. She'll have to.
Big Dad took him 3 hours to go get the bathroom together.
He got more balls than he ever. I wonder how long he's